Welcome back to Nullius. We have just gotten trees up in the last episode, but I didn't quite finish, and there are certainly some issues here, including I never had this sludge go anywhere. So let's just fix some stuff real quick here, and then we can get started on bots, I believe we are doing with this episode. Oh, great. That wasn't perfect, was it? All right, there we go. Sludge is all set up. And I kept the outputs for these hydro plants. The crushers are going. The output here is full. Because of this belt. First, let's get rid of this windmill so we can actually see. And then we can upgrade all these belts. And that'll make sure that the 3 different products coming out of these crushers can go where they need to go pretty quickly. Let's also get the grass seeds so that we can have 2 full yellow half belts here by having a red belt go into this splitter here. Okay, and then probably want to just increase these belt speeds as well, because these crushers output all of the products in order. So first they do all the grass seed, and then they do all the wood chips, and then they do all the wood. So if these belts over here where it splits off can handle just a little bit of that, you know, like, so it'll handle, I think it's like 35 tree seeds at once and get it all out here quickly, and then the rest of it can flow behind it smoothly. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff I need to fix. One is this wood chest buffer. I think I want to see, do I want to see what happens if I block it off? Then we won't get enough trees, will we? Yeah, and then we won't get enough trees. Okay, so we definitely want that wood box empty. And we want to be backed up by the tree seeds, which I think will happen. We want these crushers to not output because of the tree seeds, and then the trees will flow on over to science. Okay, and I think we will get dendrology research pretty soon here. Pretty soon. Wait. Oh, how did that happen? That's awesome. Okay, congratulations, guys. 80 hours in, and we've gotten dendrology research. I don't know if that's super good. I think it's pretty good. We'll find out. Let's go actually over to biology labs and make sure that we set up everything correctly. I have a feeling we didn't. Spoiler alert, I know we didn't. Wait, how did the dendrology even... Oh, right. We didn't research any dendrology. We just created it. It wasn't able to get into the labs because I didn't put those inserters down. Okay, cool. Now we have 5 biology sciences in here. Pretty fantastic. I think I may have just said we've got 4 biology science, but we have 5, don't we? Okay, cool. One other funny thing I messed up. It's not a big deal. Let's see, it's over here. It's this brown landfill line coming in, and then I have this brown landfill as byproduct, and I remember thinking like, wait, why is my brown landfill still going here? It's, of course, I didn't do the input priority. I did the output priority here. That confused me because I filtered it so that the brown landfill goes this way, but I also want an input priority from this boxer so that the byproduct of that landfill is being consumed before this other landfill. All right, what else? Can I... Let's just upgrade this crusher. I should have done that. And, yeah, we want this pretty fast. Actually, those yield modules are messing me up, too. So let's beacon it up just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit, like I said. All right, there we go. And now that's fast. Okay, cool. Everything's good. As far as I know, everything's good. There's one more thing I want to do before we set up bots, and that is check out the steel and the iron. And if I'm not mistaken, that's because of the lime, which I messed up. So let's walk on over here. This is my intermediate processing area. We got below us, we have our ore processing. Above us, we have our intermediates. And the iron has a byproduct of lime here. And I'm buffering that. That was my best attempt to, make sure we didn't get rid of, or make sure we didn't back up on lime. But obviously that didn't quite work, did it? But guess what? This belt here is in fact the true lime byproduct. Because it goes in here, it goes into this massive buffer, and it'll fill up, and then we will actually use this lime, so we're not making any lime. And if this ever fills up, it comes over here, the lime does, and goes to our lime disposal, or rather lime reprocessing, calcite precipitation, turning lime back into calcium carbonate. Cool. And then if we ever need more lime, we turn calcium carbonate into lime. So back and forth we go. All right. Let's see. I think that's everything I wanted to fix. We are ready to start setting up bots. The first step is robot frames. Where are those robot frames? Here they are. Robot frame 3s. Carbon composite. And let's see. I get stuck in my mall, don't I? All right. Carbon composite, batteries, filter inserters, robot frames. Should I use bots for everything? I think possibly not, because I have carbon composite and filter inserters pretty close here. And maybe battery. Hey, look at that. Battery 2s. Okay, the only thing is these robot frames, they're slow to craft, and they can only be crafted in small assemblers, which have less of a crafting speed than the medium and large. So I might be able to actually cram in 2 of these. That could be interesting. The only issue is... What's the only issue? I mean, the inserters are going to be like insanity. Let's just do it. Wow. Okay, look at that insanity. We got filter inserters going to both assemblers. We've got the carbon composite from this belt here going to both of the assemblers. And then I have something awesome here with these filter inserters. They take the batteries and put them into these demand chests, which are summoning the other 3 ingredients for these. And these have a wire condition so that they don't insert batteries in here unless there are less than 10, I think, is what I set that up to. Yeah, if the batteries are less than 10, then they insert it into the demand chests. Okay. And then the robots are bringing the other stuff, and we're out of open turbine 3s. So I think other than that, we have everything squared away for these robot frames. Let's go check out why the open turbines aren't working. I know... they're right over here. Right here. I walked right by them. Pump 3s are out. And I also think since we still have 40 or so windmills, let's rethink how we're getting the open turbines to those windmills. I would like to have a passive provider chest for the open turbines, and then also alternate taking these open turbines, putting them in the windmills, or taking the open turbines and put them in the supply chest, so that the other things like robot frames that need the open turbines can sometimes get the open turbines. Yeah. Okay, so now let's figure out why pump 3s aren't working. It appears to be a... What valve is that? Top-up valve. A top-up valve. Ah, and that reminds me. Oh, it's also a pump issue. First... Oh, and a belt 3 thing? All right, why isn't anything working? Red belts looks like. Yeah, red belts. Oh, it's motors. Oh, is that because steel? Did I not fix steel? Or is steel just slow in coming? Let's see here. Steel is... Okay, yeah, it's coming now. It's coming now. It was just... it's just slow to fix itself, huh? Let's take this over here. And yes, we can see it's not quite perfect, is it? Well, let's upgrade these so that we are conserving the steel a little bit. Should also go pick up more, I think. Do I have... Okay. Let me pick up more yield modules, and then we'll figure out a way to fix these motors. Oh! Are these actually all working? They are mostly working, and we're still not getting nearly enough. So, you know, I might actually... I can try to beacon this. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot more beaconing I can do. What is... Alright, we can't put a large beacon there because of that one. So let's replace that and add it. And that way these will work a little faster. But you know, something that might help, it might be time to get productivity modules instead of yield modules. because I can't really expand those motors much more. Ideally, I would, just like quadruple the number of assemblers and put the yield modules in them. But the productivity only has one fewer productivity, and then the speed, it will be, way better speed. Probably I would guess, double or triple the speed. I'm not sure. But I think that's important because these are all working now and we still don't have enough motors to give us... Oh, yeah, these pumps aren't getting any motors because the belts are sucking them up. Okay. A couple other we can make this a lot better by using yield modules down the line. Were there even yield modules over here? No, there weren't, were there? All right, let's use yield modules and all this stuff. Where else? Things like assemblers, because I'm using those constantly. Things like, these labs, which aren't working because green circuits. Do we need to fix green circuits? I seem to remember green circuits. I fixed them last time, but I didn't, did I? I fixed them, but in a more real sense, I did nothing of the sort. All right. Yeah, yield modules should help a little bit. Oh, yeah, I didn't even put it in here, did I? Okay. Okay, these pipes. Oh, these pipes aren't even working, though. Okay. The inserters. Oh, the pump 3s didn't even have them? Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. Well, let's set up productivity modules. Oh, we're out of those, huh? It's because probably green circuits. Am I right? I think I'm probably right. All right, productivity module 2s, which I never set up. Yeah. Oops. Nope. Give me those. All right. And yeah, I split it off so that I would also get yield modules in the provider chest. Okay. And then a passive provider chest. We want to block that off. I'm not going to use a ton of these productivity modules. And we also need a demand chest, don't we? Because we have productivity 1s, which actually maybe I'm getting here. So I could... whatever, because those are already demanded, so I might as well just demand them in a different place, huh? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. All right. Okay. Productivities are working. Okay, let's fix what I say I was going to fix. The motors by putting the productivity in there. But no, it was the top-up valves, wasn't it? That wasn't the only problem with the pumps. Well, now it's the only problem with the pumps, huh? Okay. And we could also fix this boxer so that I'm not pulling the pump 3s out. Because these are for science, I think. I'm using these for science, and then my bots can never take them out of here. Am I also using these small pump 2s for science? Probably. It might be worth upgrading that and putting the yield modules in. Maybe yield modules for the barrel pumps. No, I'm not using those really. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not really sure the best way to fix everything. There is a way to fix everything. Actually, were the pumps even? I didn't have the yield modules in the pumps. That'll help. And these are working now. They are. So they don't use the motor. Why did I think they were using the motors? They're using the... Oh, no, they are. Okay. Yeah, I see. They are using the motors. I just wasn't seeing any motors in there because it was crafting it. Okay. So yeah, productivity modules. I could also, until the productivity modules come, I can replace it like that. How much better is that going to be? Is that better than the... No, there's no way that's better than the productivity modules because, let's see, the productivity modules were 6% and the yield modules are 7%. So if we had productivity modules in there, we would have 18% productivity, 6% times 3, and then the crafting speed would be normal. So these have a crafting speed of 4, and the beacons would affect them as well. Okay, so the productivity modules will make these better. Oh, not to mention the consumption. The of electricity. The power consumption will go way down. Okay, but that helped. But there was something else I wanted to do. Let me show you in Factory Planner. It is indeed the top-up valves that were the other issue. This is what we're doing now. We've got only one small assembler of top-up valves, only one small assembler of auxiliary valves, and yes, we can beacon them, but that doesn't help nearly as much as converting everything to boxed. And actually, these boxed recipes are different. The top-up now use rubber, the auxiliary use steel wire, and if you compare that to here, the top-ups use plastic, and the auxiliary valves use iron wire. So it is different. It's a little more efficient, but not crazy. We can drill down the steel and the iron products to compare a little bit better. Here we go. So look at the iron, 17 ingots versus the boxed one, only 13 ingots. And the plastic is way down with the boxed recipe. So instead of 61, it's down to 11. But the rubber goes way up. Instead of 7, it's up to 30. So we're basically replacing plastic with rubber. And that intrigues me because we are about, with this dendrology research, we are about to have rubber as a byproduct of trees. So I wanted to consume more rubber anyways. And I think this is a good way to make sure we do that, changing all these valves over to the boxed recipes. Okay, for now though, I mean, probably forever, all I need to do is find a place where the pipe twos and steel sheets and rubber are, and I'll put one-way valves there. And I mean, that might be rubber, pipe twos, so like over here, pipe twos and rubber, and then, oh yeah, and then the steel sheets. So I need I think it was a medium assembler. Oh, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but one of the big benefits of doing these box recipes is that it's more compact. We only need one assembler, and it's going to produce boxed valves, so I can use my bots to carry those around more easily. I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's a big advantage. All right, what if I crammed it here? Like, let's see. I'm thinking I can get it. Yeah, here we go. This is cool. All right. Clear out this part and then stick an assembler right in here. Like this. There you go. I think that's everything. We had to be careful to use filter inserters to get the material that we wanted into these boxers. And it's working now. So we've got boxed one-way valves that are a bit more efficient, I do believe. Let's see. Crafting speed is fine. We are getting 0.36 times 5 one-way valves. And I actually think we stopped using a whole bunch of one-way valves, didn't we? Yeah, like we're only really using some of these, I think. Looks like we have a few running full time, and then I think we used to have some one-way valves extra because we needed it for one of the old science recipes, and then we took it out. I forget, but anyways, we could, if we wanted to, we could put a demand chest for the one-way valves here, unbox it, and put it down here. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to make sure we get enough for the auxiliary and top-up? I think I'm going to actually rip out this top-up thing here. So, yeah, I might as well demand some boxed valves, boxed one-ways. Probably, let's see, 100 valves at a time. And then put a boxer and make sure it outputs on this side of the belt. So that way these won't run, because I do think we got a better recipe. Oh yeah, this is the old recipe too. This is super inefficient. Okay, cool. So this will help me conserve some iron. All right. Now let's set up the other valve I needed. It was auxiliary valves, and those need steel wire. Okay, now steel wire, was it over here? Because maybe we could just put it here, but no, because steel wire is kind of this weird additional steel intermediate. Is this it? Oh yeah, this is totally it. That's gonna be tough to cram here. All right, where else is it? It's up here. Yeah, we can just use bots, so I'm not super worried about it. Why don't I put it right here? Was that an important relay? Looks like no. Looks like I have enough relays over here. Okay. Just like that, we've got the box auxiliary valves. Although since I put a demand chest for those one-way valves, they're not delivering those at all. You can see that negative logistics storage. That means that the bots are already queued up to go take one-way valves elsewhere as soon as the one-way valves get crafted. So yeah, maybe that was not a great idea here, because these seem to not be fast enough. Those new one-way valves I got, where the heck did I put them? Over here. Yeah, they're just not fast enough. No ingredients. Wait a second. Oh, we have a ton of them. Okay, all these boxers are full. We're just waiting on this assembler. So maybe that's another thing to put productivity modules in. Speaking of productivity modules, they're up here. We got some of them. Yeah, 32. Let's go put them in the motors. And possibly those valves. Because, yeah, those valves are not... I don't know that they're worth putting yield modules in. All right, let's just compare. What's the difference here? Crafting speed of 4.8. And productivity went up by 4%. So that's definitely worth it. Let me put all these in here. Just a few seconds later, and these are all working a lot better, a lot more efficient. These gears are pretty good, and the belts are full, and the pumps are working nonstop. Okay. Can I... you know what? Dang it. That's not reaching the pumps, is it? How's that? Does that help? All right. Crafting speed went up just a bit. And maybe another beacon here. Let's do the productivity modules. Yeah, it's still pretty productive, and the crafting speed's so much higher. So I think that's worth it. So that we don't have to make top-up valves any other way. Now these are working, and we've gotten some auxiliary valves. So the next valve, the final valve that I wanted to deal with was top-up valves. The relief valves also have a boxed version. We can just look at real quick. It's steel wire and auxiliary valves instead of, what's the old version? The old one is iron wire. So iron wire and auxiliary valves versus steel wire and auxiliary valves. And yeah, I don't know. It's at some point maybe we'll add some relief valves in there, but I'm not super concerned about it right now. All right, so now I already forgot what we needed for the top-up valves. Rubber. Okay, so should I go back down here and put the... Where's the best place to get rubber from? Oh, actually, maybe rubber is... Yeah, we can stick it over here, can't we? Let's do that. All right, top-ups, yield modules. We'll get rubber in a boxer. Let's see. If I take it here, I don't need to use a filter inserter. It's the little speed ups in life that I care about, isn't it? All right, and then a demand chest and a passive provider chest. Cool. In and out. We're bringing auxiliary valves, which we will use, and I did not block this off. Narrowly avoided disaster there. Okay, should we upgrade this charger? Why not? Since I'm thinking about it. I don't actually know if that charges the bots any faster. Okay, top up valves, and now, yeah, that was a good place to put it because I can... Wait, where are they? Oh boy. Oh boy, this is gonna be cool, huh? Because I can drop it on the far side here in an unboxer right here. Pick up like that. Cool. All right. And then... Oh, man, where'd it go? Oh, yeah, the box things go down bottom. Okay, cool. Now we've got lots of top-up valves, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Do I want to get rid of this? I do, don't I? I do. Yes, I do. All right, we'll keep these here, or should I replace this? Yeah, I could replace it, but I won't. I'll just pick up the top-up valves, because that's what I was focusing on. And then replace that with a boxer here. We will pick up like that. No. Well, yeah, the thing was, I don't know if I needed to top up valves for any of this. Probably not, right? I'm not reaching here for top up valves. So yeah, I'm good if I can just do this. Now, this isn't fast enough to fill this up, is it? What's going on here? This is even slower than my old one. Maybe productivity modules and all of these things. Maybe I need to summon more auxiliary valves than that. Yeah, let's use productivity modules to make that faster. And then we're filling this up. Do I want to fill this up? Maybe I don't want... Let's limit the chest with a red wire because I don't think I want that many top-up valves. Ah, they're boxed, huh? All right, only insert in there if there's less than 5 of them. Take those, put them here. Okay, and hopefully that will help. All right. And then I think I will just do this here and provide some top-ups over here. Okay. Right? Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's bump up the amount we're requesting here. Probably go over to my auxiliary valves and put in the thing as well, and then we don't need anything over here. In fact, I can do that. All right, and maybe add back in a large lamp. Okay, guys, how's that? Okay, so assuming this is okay, let's go over to my auxiliary valves and add productivity modules in there. They were right here. Okay. Out of productivity modules. Hopefully I've got more. And then I think it was green circuits that we needed to fix a little more of, huh? Where was it? Darn it, where was it? Here it was. Okay. And probably need to demand like 20 of these. And all right. How logistics storage? We got a lot in. Okay, cool. Whew. Things are looking a little better. Let's head on up to the bot frames. We've got 12 of them. We are still missing the open turbines, and the open turbines are still missing the pump 3s. Have I fixed this, though? Looks like we're putting the pump 3s into the boxed stuff first because my bots keep taking the boxed pump 3s for the stuff. Let's replace these with productivity modules so I can get them faster. And that should help, hopefully. All right, yep. That's looking good. And hopefully now we will have enough top-up valves and pump 2s to handle that additional speed and reduced productivity. All right, well, we do have 12 bot frames. Why don't we fix our green circuits and then we'll make some construction bots and the other things we need. Logistics bots, that's what it is. All right, first things first, let's cram in a bunch more yield modules into the circuit nanofabricators. And if I do these bottom ones, then when we run low on the input material, these bottom ones will run first. And then if we have plenty of input material, these faster ones will be able to run. So I think that's an okay way to do it. Let's walk over here, see what's wrong with my monocrystalline silicate. I see fiberglass is also possibly low. Okay. So, yeah, looks like here we just need to upgrade these and put the yield modules in there. I'm guessing polycrystalline silicate is not like crazy. Is not crazy good here. Let's walk down and check. It's pretty good. But these are just Chem Plant 2s, so we can certainly upgrade them. And do I have enough yield modules? I think I want to save my yield modules for these nanofabricators here. Let's see. And there's actually... that's gonna slow it down a lot, actually. So maybe I want these... What's like a good balance? Let's see here. Yeah, the good modules decrease the crafting speed by a factor of 2. The medium modules, or the bad modules... Oh, that's so cool. So the bad modules, crafting speed 1.6. Medium modules, crafting speed of 0.8. Best yield modules, crafting speed of 0.4. So it decreases by a factor of 2 every time we bump up the yield modules. And I guess that makes sense because it's speed minus 5%, minus 15%, and minus 25%. Sure. I don't know. The math just works out that way, huh? All right, and these are slow, so let's put some beacons down, shall we? Yeah, that'll work. That will work here. All right. Okay. So now let's see what we got. 1.2, 1.8, and 3.2. I'm thinking... Oh, and that one's at 4, huh? 1.8, 3.2, and 4. Ah, yeah, that's what it was. It's that, you know, the beacons are hitting the middle ones. So what do I want to do? Yield module 2s? Yeah, let's do yield module 2s here. Possibly productivities are worth it too. I do have productivity modules. How about if we don't have the yield modules, we can do productivity modules instead? Because the productivity boost from productivity modules is better than the productivity boost from the worst yield modules anyways. So that's definitely worth it. Ah, yes, and here you can see we are going to drain this polycrystalline, right? Yeah. Well, let's put at least a better yield module in... Or an extra yield module, I should say. Oh, and we're out. Ah, we're out of this. All right, well, this is pretty cheap. Let's upgrade these furnaces. The silicon furnaces. And apparently I didn't have any in my inventory. I don't even have any in my base. Interesting. My construction bots can get over here, right? They can. All right, what's happening with my medium furnaces? Am I using medium furnaces for... I got plenty of medium furnaces. Come on. Those are medium furnaces, right? Those are large ones. Those are medium ones. Okay. They're coming now. So let's see here. Do I need extra yield modules in here? Probably. Does that decrease my crafting speed significantly? Not really. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. And then boost this belt, possibly. And boost the inserters. Let's see. Does this just give me... Oh, it gives me 5. So actually boosting the inserters on the output is a good idea too. I mean, it saves power. Do I care about saving that kind of power? Probably not, huh? All right. Well, okay, that should be helpful. We should be getting a lot more monocrystalline silicate. It doesn't really look like it. If I put yield modules in here, that would help me conserve it. Yeah, but I don't really have the yield modules for that, do I? Well, I think that helped. Let's check here. Yeah, that helped. Oh, these are still the slow nanofabricators, so let's upgrade those. And as many good yield modules as I can. All right, I don't know. I think that is a pretty big boost to our production there. Let's go ahead and set up the construction and logistics bots. And I'll just cram it right here with some demand chests. Let's see. Output, input, copy and paste. Put the good yield modules in there, and then we'll make it, let's see, drones. So we want construction bots, and we want logistics bots. And before I do anything, I'm going to come down to my construction bot and logistics bot 2. I'm going to put some red wire on the inserters here. I'm going to say only output it when the construction bot's less than like 10. Only output here when the logistics bot's less than like 10. And then we're going to replace these with yellow chests with a filter on it. And I can empty that. All right. Just like so. All right. Okay, cool. So now, the reason I did that... Just want to check that we have everything here. Yes. We have everything we need, except I assume the robot frames are going to struggle. And we can start subbing out some of our bots. So I come down here to my hangars, I grab these things, and then I can trash it or I can walk up with it. I already trashed some construction bots, and I'll just trash my logistics bots too. Although my logistics bots, I have fewer in the network now, so that's that's less of a thing. All right, here we go. And they're going to bring those logistics bots right here. And now I have a bunch in this chest. Cool. Same with the construction bots. And we're getting some better bots. You want to see how fast they are? Where are they? Well, I can get rid of that request and put in the request here for 48. Exactly, 48. That's how much I can handle in my armor. And then construction bots can go right here. Here are my, let's see, logistics bots. See how fast these are. Ooh, nice and speedy. That should help. We are getting more, huh? But I'm assuming, let's see. Well, says we still have robot frames. Okay, this is good. This is good. I could do the same thing here where I am inserting the logistics bots into the network when there are available ones. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll put it here. We'll put, let's see here. Yep, cool. That inserter here. Can I check what this is? X is less than 10? Is that what I wanted? The X is, how do I read that? The X is the available logistics bots. I guess that's good. Less than 10. Okay. Fair enough. X is less than 10. All right. And it looks like our available bots are... How is that less than 10? Oh, read robot statistics. That's what I needed to do. And let's not read the logistics network content. Okay, now you can see that X is definitely not less than 10. So I can take out some bots, is my point here. Cool. And they're bringing me the construction bots. And I can put, let's see, did I get rid of that thing? Yeah, I can put those back. And let's go keep getting the logistics bots, I guess, because, yeah, we have a bunch of available ones. So let's just take them all out and get the good blue stuff. Okay. How many are available now? Less. All right. No, I didn't want to trash that. I wanted to put the blue ones down. The good blue ones should go down. Okay. Oh, let's also, in case I ever trash some logistics bots, we can come up to this chest that I just put here for my logistics, change it to yellow, and then filter that. All right. Yeah, our logistics bots are still significant, huh? We'll keep trashing them. I'll keep looking for them. I don't know where they go. I guess, oh, they're flying around. That's what it is. And my logistics bots are still... We got a lot of them. We sure got a lot of them. Okay, well, let's just take it easy. And maybe if I put the good bots in here, those will start doing the tasks, and there'll be fewer of the red bots flying around, huh? All right. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. Okay, guys. Cool. We've got the bots. The bot frames are going. We can look at better beacons because we got this small beacon 3. It uses the red circuits. I'm not sure I want to consume that many red circuits right now, but hey, who knows? Where did I put my small beacon 2s? I remember they're over by my sensor 2s, which are here. All right. Oh, and these should really be better modules. Because I don't need them to be fast. Same with these sensor nodes. They're used in science. Let's see. Good yield modules. Okay. Same with these, probably. All right. Anyway, sorry. So it looks like I can't really squeeze in some stuff here unless I wanted to go crazy and do that. Should I go crazy and do that? That's pretty funny. Maybe I should do it just to be funny. No, because I'd rather have red circuits. Yeah, I'd rather have red circuits, which are pretty close. And what else were those beacons using? Nothing. Okay, we'll just put it over somewhere here, and I can use medium assembler would be the appropriate, I think. We don't need it super fast. How's that? Cram it in there. All right. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Small beacon 3. Is that icon bigger? It looks bigger to me, but I think it's just because it's lighter, so it stands out against the background more. All right, good yield modules, and then we will demand everything else. Is that a demand chest? That's a demand chest. Okay, don't need the red circuits. And I'll put the old yellow inserter there, and we got better beacons. And these should have, let me see, what does it say? Transmits 50% each of 2 module effects to nearby machines, 100% total, and that is just a bit better than small beacon 2s. You know, I was really hoping we'd be able to get better large beacons, but I guess that's coming pretty soon. Okay, pretty soon. And it does use the small beacon 3s, so it'll be good that we have started that. All right, fantastic. I guess we want the launchers and the empiricism. Why can't I do that? Rocket fuel? Yeah, rocket fuel. Okay. And that's probably... oh, no, that's lab 3s. Ah, interesting. So we need that for the astronomy science, and I'm assuming those lab 3s are better anyways. Research speed 4 plus 2.4. Whereas these labs are 2 plus 1.2. So that's twice as fast research. Yeah, totally worth it. Totally worth it, huh? All right, how are we doing? I think we're ready to cut this episode short. We've caught up. Something I might want to do is... let's see here. Just make sure... Oh, I didn't need to do that, did I? Make sure these are working. They are. Good. Make sure we keep sucking out the bad bots here. And we've almost got the construction bots we need. It does look like we're backed up, or we are limited by these robot frames, which are limited by the open turbines, as is tradition. And yeah, they're slowly bringing the open turbines over. We've got pumps now, though, so it's just a matter of this being a slow assembler. So yeah, this should slowly back up. Everything's working as well as it's going to, except possibly this stuff. These are all working, so let's expand this stuff, because I don't think we have an input problem. I think it's just speed. And I could speed it up. Oh, hang on. I could speed it up by upgrading the assemblers and maybe the modules and putting beacons here, but I can do it from afar just like so. I actually do want to probably upgrade these and make them better yield modules, don't I? I totally do. Well, we can do that just like so. And then when I look at it later, I can just slap the yield modules in there. Oh, willy-nilly. How are our yield modules? Speaking of things that I would like, I don't have any because I'm using them and then my bots are bringing them to me. Let's fix my hotkey bar while I'm thinking about it. We want the good yield modules, and then we want the, yeah, just like that. And then we want the speed modules just like that. And I think I'll just use the good efficiency modules. Oh, what did I just do? I don't know. And then probably want some productivity modules as well. That way we have it. Okay, so I don't want so many modules in my inventory. My guys will bring it to me, and we'll be good. Do I still have... Yeah, I don't have the request for those, do I? No, I don't have the request for those. I just accumulate them in my inventory, don't I? All right. I have a whole bunch of junk in my inventory. I don't pay attention to my inventory much, do I? No, I don't. All right, but seriously, guys, the things are good, right? Let's see. Compressor 2s, no thank you. Compressor 3s. Seems like we've ticked over, or we are about to tick over, so I guess I will call it a day. Let's just dump all this stuff. I don't care. I know I could go put it down there. I just don't care. All right, we are about to tick over. And we don't have construction bots. I took out all our construction bots, didn't I? All right, let's add a few of those construction bots into the system so that they can actually build for us. And how's our available... we don't have any available logistics robots because they are all... Yeah, they're all coming to my inventory and bringing it. All right, well, this was fun. We got everything I wanted to do. I was thinking possibly I could automate... I got these weird drones. I'm not really sure what they're going to do. Maybe I should just automate these real quick. Construction bot 1s. Are those even in a chest anywhere? Yeah, they are. So we can summon those easy enough. Construction bot 1 scout drones, and then I'll put it by my algae spore and mineral dust. Oh, we need bacteria barrels. We need barrels down there. I have barrels in chests, right? I can just do it all down there. Just put a provider chest there. Yeah, let's automate the algaculture drones real quick. No idea what's going to happen when we launch one. It says seed water with algae. I don't know that there's a point in doing that, but oh well. All right, algae spore, mineral dust, and bacteria barrel. Algae spore, which that's... Uh-oh. What's... Oh, no, I just broke this, didn't I? Wait, where's the spore go? Did I rip it out? I totally ripped it out. What was I thinking? Oh, right. I'm getting it this way. But we're full of sulfur dioxide, huh? That's a problem. Okay, glad I looked at this. And we are... I just... Darn it all. Okay, sulfur dioxide. Does it continue? Where on earth was that sulfur dioxide line going? All right, let me set this back up. Because I just totally ripped it out last episode, was it? I think it was last episode that I ripped out... Yeah, wow. I just chopped it right off like a careless child. And are we running into trouble now? Do we like absolutely run out of all this? No, good. We are going to get lots more algae spores, which will come down and give me more algae. Phew. And the priorities working exactly as it should. Okay. Jeez Louise. Hey, look what I can do. Okay. And then those spores should be prioritized. They're not prioritized. I think I need to prioritize them to give me more spore, right? Because if they're not giving me more spore, I can't get more algae. So, yes. All right, well, we'll do the alga culture drone next time. Pretty happy with this episode. Other than that minor disaster, everything is messed up now because of the spore, right? The fertilizer's not working because of the spore. Yeah, because of the algae. Okay. And then this spore is... It is going to be fine, right? It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Deep breaths. All right. Well, that was fun. Next time, I'll check out that alga culture drone. Maybe we have some more stuff to do in biology because I am going to be backing up the seed, I think, right? Is that what's happening now? I am backed up on the seed. Aha! So, okay, definitely next episode, I'll get the tree seed harvest, which is right there. Good. And then we'll get the alga culture drone. Okay, come on, Caps Lock. Alga culture drone and what else? I don't even know. More bio? I don't know. Let's see. I guess in order to do more bio, I would need to research something, and I don't really have anything to research. I guess I could research fish. I probably have enough for that. So yeah, let's try that out. And then we can come back here and start getting this useful stuff. Not mining productivity. That wasn't useful. What was it that I wanted? These things, I suppose. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm so bad at double-clicking on the thing. All right, and that was rocket fuel and better labs. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I wonder how fast we're going to research that fish. Hopefully pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We got everything we need for fish, huh? Possibly not the botany. And botany's probably just because of the algae. I mean, everything's because of the algae. Except the microbiology. We have plenty of that. Okay, guys. That's going to do it. And until next time, y'all take care.